I decided to join Zeta Phi Delta because I thought it was a great way to meet new girls, meet new friends. I commuted my freshman year, so I didn't get the opportunity to dorm or meet anybody, so Zeta was a perfect opportunity to do that.
On campus freshman year, I was a freshman during COVID, and campus was almost like isolated. It was really hard to meet people and make friends. And Zeta provided like the perfect opportunity to get to meet a great group of girls, to make new friends, and really get acquainted with campus and get more involved.
When I was coming in as a freshman at Marywood, I really wanted to find different ways to get involved on campus, especially since I was a commuter. Making friends was hard, especially outside of my major. I heard about Greek life at Marywood. I wasn't 100% sure if I wanted to be a part of that. However, the spring semester, when I decided to come to recruitment for Zeta Phi Delta, I knew I made the right choice. All of the girls there were so nice and kind and welcoming, and it really did feel like a home away from home.
I wanted to join Zeta Phi Delta because I wanted to join a sisterhood of girls who give back to the community and seem so welcoming and make best friends for life.
I decided to join Zeta Phi Delta because I was a commuter student freshman year and wanted something more out of like the college experience. So yeah.
I really liked the philanthropy. My aunt had breast cancer when I was younger, so that had a very big impact on me. And then during pre-recruitment, I had a lot of fun getting to know everybody, so I decided to go through and join.
I decided to join to meet girls and people outside my major because it's hard to meet people outside your major when you're literally have the same classes with the same people all the time. And I really have a strong suit for the philanthropy. Breast cancer means a lot to me.
I decided to join Zeta because I wanted a group of girls that I could depend on and support and be supported by.
When I was actually applying to Marywood, I got like this little card in the mail, and it was like, here are all the activities and clubs at Marywood University, and it said Zeta Phi Delta, and I was like, I was never interested, like, this is terrible, in rushing a sorority. Like, I didn't really see myself fitting into one. And then I called Kate Kraser, who was in Zeta Phi Delta, and I said, hi, like, tell me all about it. And she was like, our philanthropy is breast cancer. And 2 years ago, my great grandma actually passed away with stage 4 breast cancer during COVID. And I felt like, you know what, like, honestly, Zeta speaks so much more to me, like, as a philanthropy, because I want to support, I want to give money, I want to make sure that, like, this doesn't happen again, because my aunt passed away from breast cancer, another aunt currently has breast cancer, and I feel like this is so important to me, and if I could save the lives of people with breast cancer, then that makes me a better person.
I believe that Zeta's mission statement represents everyone's uniqueness in the sorority and how we all have a love for service, which creates a really strong bond within each other.
To me, like the mission statement and core values, it means a lot about sisterhood and lifelong friendships, but it also means a lot about community service and giving back to those around us throughout our whole lives. For me, it's really just like unity, like even though we're all so different and we have like different majors, we come from different like backgrounds, we can all like come together to like just to work on like things and just be helpful. Like
Zeta's mission statement is actually really important to me because the very first sentence in it, it talks about, you know, unique young women from diverse backgrounds, and I am from a diverse background, and it's really important to me to have a place where I could truly be myself, where I know that I'm accepted and celebrated at all times.
What caught my attention the most about Zeta's mission statement is the sense of diversity that it offers and also doing acts of service to get involved in the community.
Zeta's mission statement means to me that no matter who you are or what your background is, everyone can come together and be friends.
Definitely Big Little man. My little, she's great. And also my co-big to my little. She's great also. She's my best friend for sure.
My favorite memory is definitely my big little reveal. When we were getting like our Zeta baskets and everything, my big actually like delivered my basket to me on the second day, and I was so sad because I was like, oh, I thought you were my big, and she was just like, oh, but I still like, obviously she's my big now, and it was just great because I could tell how excited she was to have me as her little. I was excited to have her as my big.
My favorite memory in Zeta is probably getting my bigs. They're my best friends ever, and they're like big sisters.
Honestly, probably meeting Sid, which is my big. We are best friends, inseparable. We live together now. Best decision ever, and I would not change a thing.
My favorite memory as a Zeta sister would have to be getting my big, Gabby, and my little Kenzie. We're all just super close, and we have such a close bond with each other and hang out all the time, so I'm so happy I got to meet them.
My favorite memory as a Zeta sister was meeting my big Atana and getting to meet my G big Carson and my GG big Dakota.
I would say, honestly, just like the rose budding process as a whole. Because I met so many amazing people. I made so many friendships.
My favorite memory probably is formal. Everyone was together, everyone was dressed up, everyone had a good time. It was just an overall good night.
My favorite memory was probably pink tea because my mom got to come up and meet all my sisters.
My favorite memory as a Zeta sister is Big Little Reveal. Obviously when I met my big for the first time and when I got my little, like those are my favorite parts because it not only grew my family, but I got to create lots of memories with my big and with my little.
My favorite memory from Zeta is Big Little Reveal when I got my little. John!
My favorite memory as a Zeta sister is definitely Big Little Reveal. Being able to go through my personal process of getting a big and then being able to get a little, it just resonates with me so much. I have always wanted to be a part of a family, and just being able to get my big Madison and meeting my G big Caroline, it has really made my life like so much more interesting, and then just being such a great support system to me. I value the friendships that I have and that I've made through Zeta, but then especially like I can see myself being able to talk to them for the rest of my life and being able to do everything outside of Zeta.
It was probably getting my little Liv. We grew really close, especially over the summer. We all ended up going to Wildwood together, and it was really fun, and she's like my best friend now, so I'm just really happy to have her.
My favorite memory as a Zeta sister would have to be initiation night after we got initiated.
My favorite memory as a Zeta sister was probably when I got elected multicultural chair. The speech that I wrote really meant a lot to me, and I was just really happy that everybody fully accepted it and took it the way that I had hoped. And multicultural chair is just something that I really was excited about and wanted to be, so yeah, that was probably my favorite.
I'm gonna say Vid Day because that's where I met my best friend and I got to know most of the other girls better too. But yeah, definitely Vid Day.
My favorite Zeta memory is Big Little Reveal, and that's when I met my family, and it was so fun, and we had a little Barbie theme, and it was amazing.
Probably formal last year. We all took pictures at our house beforehand, so it was a lot of fun going with like 50 people.
Obviously, coming into Zeta Phi Delta, I was a freshman and it was 2020, so we didn't really get to experience a lot of events in person for a while. But thus far, my favorite event that I've had the honor to participate in was probably Pink Tea. It's an event at the end of the spring semester where we all come together, and it's a big dinner and commemoration for people who are currently undergoing treatment for breast cancer or people who have lost someone else to breast cancer.
I think that my favorite event I've done so far through Zeta has got to be all the things that are tied with our philanthropy. So our More Than Pink Walk and our breast cancer awareness fundraisers and table events. It really breaks the stereotype of what sorority life is about, and just how we are a local service-based sorority, so we value service more than anything.
My favorite event would probably be pre-recruitment, just because when I was a Rosebud, it was like probably like my favorite event because I got to know everyone, got a sense of the sorority before I was really in it, I guess you could say. And I feel like ever since then, like it's been like probably one of my favorites, just because I want those girls to feel the same way, like that they're like getting a little sense of the sorority, like, you know, getting to know like everyone before they're really starting the process and getting down to the nitty gritty.
Definitely Big Little reveal this year, and like my own Big Little reveal. Like meeting my little Melissa with my COVID Caroline. And that was such a fun experience. And then meeting my big Maddie.
My favorite event is the talent show for sure, because it is just a fun way to like bond with the girls and see their unique and fun talents and just have fun and laugh.
I'd say getting my little. It's just something I always looked forward to as soon as I joined, and she has been probably one of the funniest people I've ever met in my entire life, so she brings a lot of light to that.
Zeta definitely had a huge impact on my college journey because I met so many friends through it. I do commute, so it was really hard to find a good friend group, but Zeta definitely brought me close to some of the people I will definitely have for the rest of my life.
It's definitely like opened my eyes about how much we actually have like on campus, and although I always thought it was gonna be like hard to like manage both, but it's not. Like you always like fit Zeta into your schedule somehow, and it's time management and
Zeta has really impacted my college journey. Before, I didn't really talk to a lot of people on campus, and I wouldn't spend that much time on campus. But now that I joined Zeta and I have a sisterhood, I'm more on campus and more involved with the people.
It's like my whole college journey. I do a lot more service-based events and a lot of fundraising, and it's a lot of fun. So it just takes up like every day, and it's really fun.
So I commute to school, so it made me more involved on campus, and it made me meet people outside my major, and it gave me one of my best friends.
Zeta has positively impacted my college journey so far because it's really like welcoming when I'm walking around campus and I see sisters, and we just have that sense of like sisterhood and say hi to each other and just brightens your day.
Zeta impacted my college journey so far because it got me more involved on campus and doing more service, and I met a lot of new friends.
Zeta is definitely an amazing opportunity to meet so many people. I met my big Anne-Marie, and she's my best friend. Like, I call her every day. We talk about everything together. She's the first person I talk to in the morning, last person I talk to at night. And honestly, like, going to the meetings and going to the events and, like, hearing about everybody's stories and everything that they did this week, like, that's, like, so fun for me, and I love making those memories.
Zeta Phi Delta has taught me the importance of women empowerment through sisterhood. Whenever a sister is having an issue outside of Zeta, within Zeta, something going on within their family, we will always rally for her. We will come together and we will support her through and through 110%, unconditionally for every single sister. If you have a problem, we will be there for you. We will hype you up, we will have your back, and I feel like that is critical when it comes to women empowerment, because it shows that, you know, regardless of who you are, we will stand behind you.
So much. I mean, just having so many leaders individually within the sisterhood, it's so amazing to see the different types of leadership that come together, as well as empowerment myself. I didn't know that I was capable of so much until I was surrounded by girls who taught me that.
Zeta taught me about women empowerment, that we are strong and we're all there for each other no matter what.
So I struggle a lot with my mental health, confidence, and being a part of Zeta, everyone is very generous, genuine, and like kind and actually care about you. So they actually make you feel like you're an important person, and like they actually make you feel like good about yourself.
Zeta definitely taught me that women empowering other women is one of the most powerful things.
Zeta has taught me a lot about women empowerment. It shows how girls can support girls no matter what the obstacle is. I know I've had my fair share of obstacles in the sorority, and knowing that I have girls to support me, no matter the situation, has taught me a lot about the girls at Marywood and the girls that join sororities as a whole.
Zeta has taught me that women empowerment means having a powerful voice for others and yourself.
We all individually stand behind each other as one.
As for women empowerment, Zeta has taught me that I am not alone and I have a support system behind me, and how we're always there for one another in any situation.
I've definitely seen how much like women can have like an impact on each other. Like the Zeta sisters are so like we have such a strong bond, and even like obviously I have my besties in Zeta, but all the girls are so close to me. And if I ever have a problem, I wouldn't feel like nervous going to any single one of them like asking for help.